I am now walking into Seoul Airport in South Korea, but I don't have a ticket yet.
And that's because I'm gonna let flight attendants and pilots flip a coin.
Do you mind flipping this coin for me really quickly?
If it lands on heads, I have to book the most expensive flight.
Tails.
And if it lands on tails, I have to book the cheapest flight.
What airline do you fly for?
Korean Air.
Korean Air. Oh, that's so cool. Unfortunately, I have to leave the country, so I can't stay in Korea. Where are you flying out to?
Busan.
Busan. Oh, okay. Next time I'm back in Korea, I'll fly there.
Okay.
What is your name?
Uteli.
Tuteli?
Ute.
Uteli.
Yes.
Chris. Thank you so much. You have a safe flight, yeah? Thank you so much. Uteli, what a lovely guy. Super friendly. Thank God. We got our first pilot. I'm gonna check now what the cheap flights are gonna be like. But yeah, this is great.
And the cheapest flight that I could find is for $50 to Tokyo, Japan.
Oi, welcome to Tokyo, Japan, guys. Let's get this coin flipped. Could you please flip this coin for me? If it lands on heads, I get to stay in a really nice, beautiful 5-star hotel here in Tokyo. And if it lands on tails, I have to sleep in a 1-star. Do you mind flipping it? What is it? 5-star. Yes. There we go. That is perfect. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Misu.
Misu, thank you.
Thank you.
Chris, nice to meet you. Oh, that is lovely. Shout out to Misu. 5-star hotel. I'm excited. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, lost to leave the plane. Had to wait a little bit for everyone else to get off. First steps here in Japan. Hi, everyone. Hello. Konnichiwa. Good vibes. Smile from ear to ear. This is gonna be such a good day, guys. Like, I genuinely can't express how happy I am to be here. This is gonna be so cool, so exciting. The culture here in Japan, the politeness, the complete shock and differences with Amsterdam, the Western world where I'm from. It's gonna be beautiful, isn't it?
Now the only catch is that I can't leave Tokyo until I've completed these tasks. But first, let's get out of this airport.
Usually I get an Uber or a local taxi from the airport to the city, but that was over $150. So I'm now gonna take the train, which would bring me to Tokyo Central Station in about 50 minutes. 3,000 yen. Tickets are secured. Let me make it through and then discuss today's game plan. Update. I have booked a hotel and it seems to be a really cool one, but the reviews are a little bit strange. George says, great location, but the receptionist kept staring at me in a strange way. I'm not really sure what that means. Emma says, would definitely stay here again. I just love how futuristic the check-in process is. I wonder what that is about. What the actual fuck? Hello, how are you? There's actually two. Yeah. So this entire hotel is completely ran by robots. I would like to check in. Is that possible? Can you give me a high five? What about a fist bump? No? Okay. In that case, I'll just check in. It is actually crazy to me that there's really no staff or anything. Just these two robots. Thank you so much. I got the key. Thank you. 205. That should be me. Oh, there we go. Alright, here we go. Nice little room. Not as spacious as I was low-key hoping for, but I could have a good view. Or not. But at least I have this massive freezer-looking thing. Now let me see the bathroom. Okay, I see. Quite small. Especially with my body, it is not that big. But this bathtub could be pretty chill to take a bath in, and the shower seems quite alright. Is this room underwhelming to me? Yes, a little bit. Do I agree with the 5-star reviews because of the cool reception check-in? Yeah, I'm not complaining. We're in Japan and I'm about to do something that I've been wanting to do for years. Eat sushi in Japan. This has been something I've dreamt about. If you know me, you know I'm absolutely and utterly obsessed with sushi. So being in such an iconic, beautiful little real sushi place, so authentic here, I'm 100% sure that this is gonna be the best sushi of my entire life.
And it really was. I started off with a selected menu from the chef, a matcha, and then moved on to the toro, aka the fattiest part of the tuna. This was by far my favorite. Naturally, I ate a ridiculous amount, so the little cart on which the chef tracked my orders quickly started filling up. But I only ended up paying 35 euros or $38, and that's when I hopped into an Uber with the coolest driver I've ever met.
Niemand in Japan spreekt Nederlands.
Niemand.
Yeah, this Japanese guy is fluent in Dutch, my first language.
Hoe was je tijd in Maastricht?
Heel goed.
Ja?
De verschil tussen Japan en Nederland, een soort shock.
Wauw, je accent is ook echt heel erg goed. Wat bizar. Hoe heet je?
Hajime.
Hajime, it is so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I haven't been back in the Netherlands since I moved back in Japan, right?
So it was 5 years ago since you moved
5
back.
years ago, and then I spent there like 3.5 years. It was good enough for me to catch some Dutch.
With the sound.
De g-sound, zachte G.
Zachte G, ja, in het zuiden, in the southern part of the Netherlands. De zachte G.
The soft G.
What do you do now here in Tokyo?
I'm a uni student now, so
Ah.
I go to uni. I actually had a bigger sort of cultural shock after coming back to Japan than on the way to the Netherlands.
Really?
Yeah, it was hard for me to adapt back to Japan after experiencing all
What made it so hard?
In Japan, it's more about indirectness that is valued, whereas in the Netherlands, people are more direct, right?
Yeah, we're straight to the point.
Exactly. So the way we communicate is totally different. Like, we need to sort of try to understand what the person is saying, right?
Reading in between the lines like that. Okay.
I had like mental breakdowns because of it. But yeah, now I'm used to Japan. I guess like one thing is that the food here is really good. Unfortunately, you cannot really get that in the Netherlands.
Bro, I can never go back to Dutch sushi. It is so bad. I can never go back after this.
No, I mean I was surviving off of salmon sashimi and sushi in the Netherlands, but I mean compared to that, right?
Talking about meals,
Yeah.
can I please take you out for dinner tonight? Do you want to have dinner together?
Ooh, actually, maybe yeah.
Yeah, I would
not?
love that. That would be, honestly, that would make my trip 100%. That would be so cool.
Wow, my shift ends at 8-ish. So then after that, I think I'm free actually tonight.
One of the things I wanted to do today was make a friend here in Tokyo because I just came from South Korea and it was kind of hard to communicate with people there. So I was like, let's give myself a little challenge and meet a local and become friends. But I never expected it to be my Uber driver who speaks Dutch. Dan gaan we gewoon in het Nederlands kletsen.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this. I will see you tonight.
Yes.
Thank you. You've already made my day.
Yeah.
Like you really have. All right. See you later.
But before our dinner, I first wanted to explore
Akihabara. This part of Tokyo is known for its electronics, anime, and in general just pop culture vibe. And there is one shop that I really want to go show you guys, not only because it's raining, but it's also a really cool shop that I once saw on Instagram. This is the Retro Game Camp, and a place like this brings back so many childhood memories. Like, look at these boxes filled with old games. We got some of the first ever Pokemon that I played when I was little. This game alone is 21,000 yen. That's about $140. That is crazy. Or I had this exact same Game Boy Color. Wow, just the Game Boy Advance. The amount of hours that I've played on this little thing. I remember the little controls would be so messed up because I'd be pressing it so hard playing Pokemon, and just the shapes of all these little games, like a shop like this, you can literally only find that in Tokyo. I absolutely love it. And another place that you can probably only find in places like Tokyo is this card Pokemon trading place where you can buy and trade cards. Some of these go up to hundreds of dollars. You literally have thousands of different versions, both English, Japanese, and Chinese around here. Like this Charizard, for example, which is $608. For this Wide-Eyed Dragon for $405. For this card for $743. It is really crazy to see how much money goes around in this industry. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
You good?
Yes, good.
Happy to hear. This is it?
Yes.
Lovely. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks really authentic.
Yes.
Boy, he's here, the best Uber driver in Tokyo. What made you want to have dinner with a complete stranger that just hopped into your car?
I mean, that's Uber, right? Like you get random customers coming in.
Yeah.
You just talk to them. Sometimes they ask for my contacts, but it's really fun because like honestly, that's one of the like fun thing about being an Uber driver. I think I guess.
What is the funniest thing that has ever happened with a customer?
I mean, I started it like 4 months ago, so nothing has happened. Maybe this is like, honestly, I feel like this is the most like strangest thing that has
fair.
happened. Yeah, I've had a passenger from like Morocco, because I lived in Morocco too, right? Then I would be like, oh, you're Moroccan also, you speak French, I speak a bit of tiny bit of Arabic, stuff like that, you know?
Wow.
We have nice conversation and all that, yeah.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And that is exactly why you should talk to strangers, meet new local friends, get to enjoy really nice food from a cool local place. But this isn't even the coolest thing I wanted to show you guys here in Tokyo.
Because you genuinely can't leave this city without having been to the Tsukiji fish market. This isn't only a massive tourist attraction, but also lots of locals get here every single day, 7 days a week, to enjoy some of the freshest fish in Japan. And honestly, I get the hype. Places like this are the exact reason why I love traveling so much. And what's funny is that everything here is still made by humans.
Unlike at this robot cafe.
Welcome to Avatar Robot Cafe.
Unfortunately, I had no idea what this thing was saying, but luckily it understood my order.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Not too bad. And the funniest thing is, this is not even the strangest cafe here in Tokyo.
Because that award goes to Harry's Otter Cafe.
I paid about $15 to get in there to be here for 1 hour, but that includes some snacks to actually feed the otters. Yeah!
They're triplets, and then her name is Momo, in English peach, and Saku, cherry, and the other one is the Haru.
Are you hungry, my friend? Yeah! There we go. Nom 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 nom. Check this out, guys. I've never been so happy in my life. Here, buddy. Yeah, take it. The last one. Look at that. They are so beautiful.
Maple and a potato.
Hey, potato.
Sister, she's kind of shy.
Is she? She is beautiful. They both are. Life is just too good right now. But I've got one last incredible spot here in Tokyo that I just need to show you guys. Shibuya crossing, definitely the most famous crossing in the entire world, and for sure a must visit when you're here in Tokyo. Now let's go to the airport to find out where I'm going next.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.